he's following the footsteps of rock dads Liam Gallagher and John Bon Jovi with the subject of his debut single.
Well, first of all, it's called You're My Angel. It's a song I wrote about 6 or 8 months ago with my daughter Hannah in mind. It's a general meaning song about the special somebody in people's lives. That somebody who's there when, you know, if you're having a hard time maybe in life or whatever, you know.
Hardly a week goes by without another Boyzone to Split story hitting the headlines. So will the record-breaking group ever get back together again, or is the end finally in sight?
See, we haven't put a time on when we're going to get back together. That could be a year, could be 2 years, could be 5 years, who knows.
Under pressure to retain their top.
And if he cashes checks while doing a routine like this, the back must be spectacularly successful.
That's Dungarees, Ronan Keating and disco dancing. What do you think?
Has Ronan just bought a new torch? Actually, Ronan wasn't flying so much as dangling.
That's true.
He was dangling in the woods. Was the bloke, the disco dancing fella, arrested for dangling in the woods in Northern Ireland somewhere?
Is that a fella?
Because he's a big, long lad.
He had a lot of good moves going on there.
But it was it's so obviously he'd gone, Mairead, just jig about a bit and I'll do me somersaults. Because he was going nuts and she was just going...
Yeah, apparently that's how they talk about it. You would have counted that on a regular basis.
Yeah, that's... Come on, Jonathan, with his very early Paisley, set a very low bar for the Irish accent.
Oh, but Jesus, come on now. What are you talking about? It's like you're back home, isn't it, Keith?
Oh, no, you left out the key word for the Irish lingo. Off.
Roland's singing there, Life is a Roller Coaster.
And no roller coaster.
What?
There was no roller coaster there, was there?
I'm so literal, you...
Sorry, but I mean, you can't... I mean, it's crazy. What was going on there? There was no roller coaster.
Ah! Evil mirror!
Yeah, absolutely. Isn't that
Vanessa, if you're feeling left out, just slip that up in front of your face.
There we go.
There we go.
Firm of Mexican lawyers. Hello. Hey, we are Sanchez, and Sanchez. Better than the Irish accent. I'm sticking with that.
Do you know that I once spent 40 minutes in an Irish bog? I was looking for Pete. Is it true you're married?
Indeed.
There's hope for us all, then.
It's very, very bad dancers.
Dungarees, quick fitters, you see, because I was once rear-ended by a little Austin on the M1, and the quick fitters came and pulled me off in front of a little chef.
And a copy of that video is available at all good adverts.
I have a funny feeling I know what it is, but I know you wouldn't do that to me on television.
What would we not do to you, Keith?
We got very bad dancing and Ronan and
Dungarees.
Irish. That's what I'm saying. I knew they wouldn't do this. And people in dungarees, which... It brings me back about 8 years. To maybe one of the first performances that we might have had on television.
Well, obviously if it was down to me, we wouldn't do that to you. But Jesus, I'm not the only tink on this show.
All right, we get the message now, Jonathan.
All right. Good luck to you, boys. Thank you very much. Well done. Goodbye, Richard. Goodbye. Goodbye, lads. Well done. Thank you. You're great movers. Well done. Good luck. Good luck. We look forward to hearing from you when you're famous. Let's hear. Come on. Oh, yes. It was, of course, Boyzone's sensational first TV appearance on The Late Late Show with Gay Byrne. Gay Byrne is often mocked about his slightly camp name, but it's better than the long version. His real name is Gabriel Byrne, Baby Byrne Disco Inferno. Julian's team, what connects these three clips?
I am the woman, the Earth Mother.
honor me.
Something for everyone there, I feel. Bow ties, Pam, Pat Butcher, St Clement, and a male stripper. Good Steve.
Can we see the stripper again?
Yeah, which one? Yeah.
Do you? I'm sure we don't need. Do we need to see that?
Yeah, it's very important.
It's got no tackle, Nick.
It's got a tattoo. Unless it's just a residue.
And he's got white gloves. Is he a snooker referee?
Well, there's a man tying a dicky bow.
That reminds me of Eubank when he was getting ready to leave the house.
Did you get on with Chris at all?
No.
When you were in there? Why not? What was the friction there?
Just tell him. It's a very simple explanation for why you didn't get on.
Well, what actually happened was we were all sharing this dressing room in Dublin, doing this supermodel show for charity, and Chris had asked me a few times to ring this girl in his office that seemed he was a bit of a fan. Right. So I rang the girl, you know, no problem, had a chat with the girl. And as the night was going on, I was having a couple of glasses of wine, chilling out. I thought we were all a big family in this dressing room, you know, mates, all right, mate, you know. Yeah. We were walking down the corridor at the back of the Point Depot in Dublin. And Chris is walking with his walking stick and giving it the full shapes. And I just thought it'd be really funny with my glass of wine to go, hell yeah, Chris.
You know, just be clear on this one point. You went up to a boxer who had a stick. And you grabbed his knackers.
So when you got in the house, really, there was...
So I went there, I apologised to him, and then later on I apologised in front of all the guests who had no idea what I was apologising for. And the way Chris had made it out, everybody in the house actually thought that something to a greater deal had gone on.
We thought they'd done it. We were sure they'd done it. I thought they were in love. I thought it was a lover's tiff, absolutely. That's what it seemed like to
And
us.
because you and Empty didn't hit it off either. Now, did you at any stage...
You might say that. I couldn't possibly say that.
Well, you didn't, but I'm just wondering, was there any stage whenever you grabbed her bollocks and asked her about it?
I spent quite a lot of time just sucking her nipples, and she seemed to like it.
Well,
there was no telly.
The combination of those two stories, that sorted me out for the next 2 weeks.
Well, I reckon Pat there is in a failed Turkish Delight commercial. Yeah. The way she sort of shimmied across there.
How long have you been married?
Me? Well, that's really of no consequence to you, really, is it? And that's obviously Julian on hard times.
Shall we just clear this up? Because I'm under the impression gay men have a kind of a radar about this kind of thing.
Well, if he has, then he's obviously getting the wrong signals, is all I can say.
Maybe you're like a stealth bomber. Maybe you're going in under the radar. It's not you can't help it. You're confusing the signal.
I could be, but I can assure you it's not intentional.
I'm not saying it is. I'm trying to help you out. You've got to put the Irish to fall back on. Anyway, what do you think? Any thoughts? Or shall I go back?
It's Frank.
Yeah.
Valentine's night surprise.
With
his flashy bow tie.
And why the stripper?
Page.
He went naked.
He was naked,
to her back door.
All right, OK. Well, let's see how close they are. Yes, you're right. It was, of course, the moment on EastEnders when Frank turned up wearing nothing but a bow tie. Mike Reid confessed that he was totally naked when he filmed steamy romps with Pam St Clement. I'll now pause for a second as you wipe your tea off the telly. Bookies have given odds of 16-1 that Frank Butcher shot Phil Mitchell. My theory, however, is that Phil witnessed that scene and shot himself. A bonus question for both teams here. Have a look at this and see if you know what's going on in this clip.
This is surreal. I must say, this is one of the most surreal experiences of my life.
Chocolate. Starting to back up that tube a bit, so be careful.
Oh.
Well, I think one of you has an unfair advantage, but what the hell was going on there?
Well, I was there, and we were basically...
We've cracked the case, Morse.
No, what I'm saying is it was me and not you. That's the thing.
It could have been me.
It's not Phil, it's my good self. And we were making turkeys for the Queen.
You were making turkeys?
We were.
I think the turkeys were already there, weren't they?
No. You see,
he told me
he was there
making
massaging the stags and enjoying every minute of it, your man there.
Massaging the stags?
Who's a millionaire as a result of it. And he was getting me to blow and suck in all the right places.
Let me give you one last chance to answer those questions Julian's been putting your way here. You're positive?
Absolutely. I have to say, it's the most disgusting thing anybody could ever be asked to do.
Yeah, I think we all assumed that before you opened him out.
Well, there you go, then.
And do you have to arouse the turkey first? You show him a magazine with, like, new turkeys in it?
No, what he does is he sits there and he makes these, like, and they go mad. They get really excited and they run around with their legs up in the air and all sorts of things. It's very bizarre.
And what
it's
are you
gross.
actually sucking?
Semen. And then what you have to do is you then have to go into the hen house where there's about 3,500...
I don't want to know what you're doing next!
And shoot it like a pygmy.
You pick it up, you've got to get it right. You've got to be quick. And as they walk off, they shake with excitement.
You go home with turkey batter all round your mouth.
Absolutely.
And you a married man.
I haven't eaten turkey since, I have to say.
Did you go home and kiss your wife with that mouth?
Certainly not.
Any other gobbling experiences you'd like to share?
I think we'll leave that to you, Julian.
Yeah. That was from a series which you did, of course, which was called... Was it called The Toughest Job in Britain?
It is, but if Julian wants to go to that farm and experience it for himself, I'm sure I can arrange it for you.
Well, you know, you started out working for Aeroflot, and now you work on television. Obviously, you go down very well on a pilot.
So anyway, that was from a series. OK, let's have a look at the points at the end of that round, and I see that Julian's team, you have 3 points. You answered yours correctly. You've got your 3 plus your bonus point. You're in the lead with 4 points. One laugh. OK, our next round this evening is called Food and Drink. Now, we've taken a clip of Oz Clarke and Gilly Goulden wine tasting, and we've frozen them mid-bullshit. By sampling the wine in question, our teams have to guess what ridiculous descriptions Oz and Gilly are about to use. Let's have a look at them in action.
I'm going over the Andes to Chile and an old vines Carignan. Now, the thing about this one is you get all the lushness of Chilean fruit, but because the Carignan is a grape that no one's ever heard of, you get a really low price. This is £3.49.
Did the first glass go down nicely then, Keith?
What are you talking about?
It's called wine tasting.
I tasted it.
All right, OK. I know you like this stuff, so I've got you some cider in as well. Whoa, there you go. Look at that. I think you'll find that's a very good year.
Give it a smell. Let it settle.
2001, Old Somerset.
I'm getting turkey semen.
With a hint of plums.
Oh, well, plum actually was one of the words that they say. So
yeah, started already.
Plum yoghurt, yeah.
Do you know, I've got a very fine vintage collection at home.
Really?
Yes, maybe Jeremy would like to join me for 69. Making me quite peckish. Got any cheesy balls?
But if you give me half an hour, I'm sure I can organise it.
Don't you prefer Guinness?
I do.
It's a bit heavy.
I like to see the landlord pulling on his stout pump. He gets a nice big head going.
Butter. Lard. Cheese.
Paprika.
Nah.
Eggs.
Okay. I see you found your level there, Keith. Look at that.
Dusty. Cake.
You cheating Irishman.
Very nice, very nice.
Smoky.
Christmas. Dusty.
Yes.
Ding, ding,
But
ding.
you know what, though? I'm delighted you can read, because I had me doubts earlier. I know you cheated, but I'm going to give you Dusty.
Christmassy.
Christmassy. All right, you got Christmas. You got those two.
A hint
like
of
cake. Like
Spicy.
Oh, you got one as well. That's very good. Well, we're doing well now. Now the game's working through.
Milky.
That's right. That's very good.
Brownie, isn't it?
You know what? I think we've got them all. That was incredible. Keith,
What?
You were cheating, weren't you?
How can you cheat?
He was reading these.
How can you read that? We'll never see print
He
that
got
small.
Dusty and Christmas off there.
Somebody get the West Midlands Serious Crime Squad!
What do you think, Lady Gemma? I'll ask you. Do you think he was cheating?
Yes.
That was clearly a yes.
Can I just say he's been framed for a crime he did not commit?
Let's see what they said and how they said it.
It's got a gorgeous sort of cakiness, like sort of fudge brownies or sort of Christmas cake spice. It's dusty, smoky, cakey, spicy.
Do you get a milkiness to it? I think it's a bit like plum yogurt, the perfect thing to follow this incredibly wizened barbecue.
I think it's the perfect thing to put on the wizened barbecue.
I'm not going to touch this barbecue, but let's hope we have the sort of summer where we can all have loads of barbecues.
Let's hope.
And at the end of that round, I see that Phil's team, although you did very well, you have merely 6 points, where Julian, you're in the lead with 7 points. Round 3 is channel hopping, where our guests have 90 seconds to act out clues to 5 TV themes for our team captains, Vanessa and Jeremy. If you'd be so kind as to make your way around the back to this enormous TV behind me there. This week, our humorous earmuffs are based on Thunderbirds. Phil, could you don these fantastic Lady Penelope earmuffs? And here's your remote control.
Now then.
Let the channel hopping commence.
Blood on the carpet.
Yeah, well done there. Congratulations.
When worlds collide, I don't know. Oh. Best of both worlds.
Yeah, well done.
Nicely
Literal thinking
done.
there. Or the lateral thinking. Oops, she's off again. Here we go.
No. Blackboard. Rubbing out the weather. Rubbing. Yeah, rubbing.
Evil twin! Evil!
I don't know. No! Never mind the buzzcocks. chewing the fat.
There you go.
Bastard!
I don't mind them.
Only fools and horses.
There you go, fools and horses.
Wiping out eraser.
Oh, you were so close. You got the last one right, but you were too late there. Well done, Vanessa. Good work, Jeremy. Congratulations. Some nice work there.
Did you get them all?
No, he didn't get them all.
Missed the last one.
Julian, let me give you that there. Patrick and Keith have already made their way round the back. They're ready for you. If you could put your amusing Virgil from Thunderbird's earmuffs on.
Thanks.
Yeah, you think? I think you'll look rather dapper in that.
Can't wait.
Let's have a look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Do a bit of puppet stuff for us. Go on.
No, I don't choose to.
Oh, go on. Just a little bit. Yeah. It's the least convincing puppet I've seen all week. Let the channel hopping commence.
Sorry.
Casualty?
Yeah.
ER?
Yeah.
I don't know. Shakespeare? Are you Shakespeare? Birthday?
I'll give you that. Shakespeare birthday. Happy birthday, Shakespeare. I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
Yes, well done.
2 pints of lager and a packet of milk.
Yes, you got it.
Horse racing?
No, that was tough. 3 out of 5. You got 2 pints of lager and a packet of kiss. You got a You got happy birthday, Shakespeare. The 2 you didn't get. The first one was League of Gentlemen.
Oh, was it?
It's a League of Gentlemen. I wouldn't have got that either. And the second one was To the Manor Born.
Yeah.
By the way, good birth giving. I see at the end of that round that Phil, you now have 10 points with your lovely team there. Julian, you drop back a bit. You have 10 points as well. It is now time for our Grannies round. And now everyone knows that Granny knows best, unless it's why they voted that nice Vanessa Feltz out. Because no one knew why they voted
No
you
one
out.
understood that.
Why did they vote you out instead of Anthea?
Isn't it? It's a mystery.
It's all over now, though. For the viewers at home, if you don't want to know who it is, look away now. And for 5 points, can you tell me, teams, which TV programme or personality the Grannies are talking about?
It's a film that everybody could look at it, couldn't they? You know, it'd take you away. And a lot, see, like the others got out football, don't they? A lot of people don't like football, do they?
It was like top of a mushroom, and it was green.
Well, they're just turning over and doing patterns, doing zigzags, don't they? Do zigzags. They go round the bend, don't they? They go round the track. They come back again, and then they're speeding round, and then they go on one side, you know, with the things, and they're practicing.
Very much like stags when they have their antlers and they're going to, you know, whatever. And they were...
Check at this.
Formula 1?
Formula 1?
Is that what you're going with?
Well, I think
you're the captain.
I think the mushroom with the stag sort of rules out Formula 1.
I really don't know.
Keith, what do you think? You're not in the house now, you can talk freely.
0894. Oh.
Gladiators.
Robot Wars.
Do you think Robot Wars?
It's been written down.
OK. What do you think?
One man and his dog.
You think so? Well, I can tell you that you're not right. But you are. Well done, Keith Duffel. Well done, you. And all it took, ladies and gentlemen, was a bottle and a half of red wine and a pint of cider. Look at that.
This is great fun, isn't it?
Let's have a look, though, at the other things they had to say about this show.
They got this thing that's like a flamethrower. That was just a wild guess.
Last Christmas, Marks and Spencer brought out special Robot Wars pyjamas, or as fans of the show call them, Gin-Jammer clothes. That was me. I might do the whole show like that next week. As before, if you don't want to know the next mystery subject, look away now. And T, is that your answer?
I have no idea at all.
Well, give us an answer.
Joan Collins, Jonathan.
I'm glad you said that. It's wrong.
Lisa Riley.
You think Lisa Riley?
Yeah, because I think they're getting a bit confused about the guy with the beard and her mum and...
You know what?
She's a wee bit demented, and I think
I'm not gonna accept that answer from you, because the fact that Julian's giggling is such a giveaway that you guys are cheating.
I just wrote down. Look, that's my hand. I just wrote it down. Lisa Riley.
The producer just said to me, don't take it, they're cheating.
I could tell from
How
the
can
look
we
in
be
your
cheating?
eye that I got it right.
Where could we be cheating from? Exactly. Now, off.
You have a point, but there's something about you right now that says to me, I'm sorry, it says cheaty cheats.
Look, we've just had a couple of pints. We don't want any trouble. Just give us the points.
Duffy,
What?
I can tell.
What can you tell?
Look at me seriously in my eyes now. Keith, it's obviously not the most important thing in the world.
He didn't give you
And
the
no,
answer.
will you shut up, Clary? I'm going for your weakest link here. Did you sneak a peek at the notes before you came out here?
Swear to God, love, no.
You liar! Let your conscience be your guide, and when you're lying there when you're
just because we're Catholics, you can't give us that guilt trip shit, all right?
I can see you in that booth now, or...
Father!
Eating on a pancake.
Oh, Father! I've done a terrible thing now! Oh, but Jesus, tell me how many Hail Marys to wash the blood from my soul. I had a look at the piece of paper. And this didn't even lead to rain, and I seen it on the shore, Father. And the lovely Ronan, I've let down Ronan. And I've let down Shane. And I've let down the others whose name I can't remember. Forgive me, Father, if I have sinned.
Pakistani.
Well, points this evening, but I think we know who wins on morals. And I never thought I'd be saying it to the three of you. Let's have a look at the rest of the clip to work out how they would have seen it and then maybe got the answer without cheating.
She's got this great big round base.
Home, and a number of UK festivals are said to be in doubt due to the continuing